really don't think you saw what you think you saw.
You think I'm what? Seeing things? They're out there. I know it.
You haven't eaten in a week. None of us have.
All the more reason to pay attention to our surroundings. There's someone else out there. Someone new. Probably Adherents.
And you're the only one who saw them?
People in armor, skulking about in the forest. And it's definitely not the Rangers from Fjord. It's never safe, is it? I swear to you, I know what I saw.
Either way, you need to get some rest. And you, Adiran, should just be moving on.
Stop right there, Adiran. I know what you did. You're lucky I don't kill you right now. Egwolf's blood is on your hands. I'm no fool. You can go inside. For now. We're tired and hungry. That doesn't mean we're helpless. Watch yourself.
Hungry? Now we have to be damp too. There has to be a caravan coming soon.
Wouldn't bet on it.
Stay calm. I said stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Erlin, this is the Adiran who killed Egwolf. We can't just...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? He killed Egwolf for a reason. I'm sure he also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it. Egwolf was a zealot and a madman. As it stands, I am too exhausted to take revenge for him. Many of our fellow rebels hold fast to Egwolf's vision. We are not among them. Now, we are tired. Please state your purpose and leave. No. We have enough to send. Help from an Adiran would not come without a price. We fought with the rebels in Paradis. The Steel Garrote closed in on us. We had no choice but to escape. All we wanted was to survive. We had no idea Emerald Stair was like this. A dangerous question. One with many answers, few of which you would understand. Mainly, we did not ask for them. They brought their laws, their punishments, and we had no say in the matter. Surely you can comprehend freedom at least. An envoy with both eyes open. Strange. I wonder how you will fare. The greatest boon you could give would be to turn around and leave. Forget this place. Forget us.
Aye, aye. Coming in hot.
There has to be a caravan coming soon.
Wouldn't bet on it.
It seems like the readings are stronger by the...
I don't understand. If we want it to grow, it dies. If we don't want it to, it thrives.
Envoy! Hello! I didn't realize you were listening. I asked for this post, actually.
Now that we're here,
We're studying these new growths in the edible wildlife. Ideally, we would find essence. That would mean Adra's to blame.
But all we've done so far is confirm what everyone can see. The vegetation is afflicted, so what? I told you this was not...
Well...
Quiet as the depths.
Watch the left. Glad that's over.
Is it? Night, envoy.
Good. You finally showed up. I was worried you weren't coming. The name's Keeledge. Pleasure to meet you. Not so loud. Hilgard sent me to Emerald Stair to keep an eye on this place. I had orders to make contact as soon as you arrived. I won't talk long. He only wants me to let you know I'm here. If you need to get word to the ambassador, I'm your man. Depends on the day. Hilgard told me. Now, I think I'm just supposed to wait and report back in a few days. I'm worried about drawing attention from Ludwine's crew in the meantime. I think they're up to something. I suppose, but this seems worse than normal. I think the scale of their operation is dangerous. Will do. If it's just the two of us, I don't fancy our odds. Stay safe, Envoy.
Oh, it's you. Leave me alone, all right? I'm not looking for trouble. If you're here to rob me, forget it. Funny. That damn fool Igwolf with his head full of visions. When he wanted to resort to violence, I knew I had to leave. You did right. If a leader won't listen to reason, they can't be helped. I couldn't be part of that anymore. Maybe I'm brave, maybe I'm stupid. I'll find out eventually. Good luck out.
the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way. Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the Governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy. Fair enough, envoy. Talk to the man all you'd like. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests. Barter for peace, prepare for war. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Ado, welcome. Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late. Nay, not really. But not all of us in Fjord are animancers, you know. Besides humble craftsmen such as myself, we have the rangers to outfit. Under normal circumstances, I'd not sell to a traveler like yourself. But as I'm sure you've seen, these are not normal circumstances. Care to see what I have? Officially no, but I have been known to dabble with essence. I have one such item for sale, actually. A beautiful mace made of star metal, crafted by the finest smiths of Solace Keep and enchanted by yours truly. It is a wonder to behold. Care to see? fine establishment, amico. Yeah.
One job. Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been? If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate. I'd like to be. They're out searching. Someone had to hold down the fort. My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. Praise Ilia. Their names are Belena and Adalaro. They were good rangers once, but since they've caught each other's eye... Oh, fine. Get right to it then.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and I... What they're doing is their business, but rangers have to come when they are called. Wait, gods, you're relentless. The point is, they've never been gone this long. The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
Young them Dootin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while. You know what I mean?
Pour you a drink, good like?
The crops are ruined. All!
Can anything be done?
Bly thinks I ought to give up farming, leave emeralds there.
What's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The dream scourge is laying waste to our home. The land begs to live, and I can prove it.
We can discuss this in private.
We are discussing it now.
Spirits are truly wonderful, powerful, self-aware, and reach with insight.
Insight, you say?
Indeed. The spirits have access to lifetimes of knowledge.
A little knowledge would do me good right about now. I pity I must wait until I'm dead.
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only two rules of conduct. Maintain To put it, Giata Castel is giving out Animancers a miracle. Their anxiety keeps me in business. Regrettably, we are out of tea. We have other goods for... The fields have been... I am hopeful that this... Believe it or not, one day a magpie landed on the rafters and spoke fluent Valian to anyone who would listen. Among other things, it told my father the recipe for a blueberry. Helia is the goddess of birds and the creativity. Yes, the spiritual. But the tale inspired others to make this a haven of creativity. Who knows? Either it flew away, a good story, no.
And all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind... In case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact. Diverus? I see. Then the other bounty hunters did not fare so well. Perfecto. Oh, the trances. Oh, be careful. Those Delamgan. They're not evil, it is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization.
Can I Welcome to... 5 summers ago, but now charlatans are selling ad rumors of Dream Scourge and everyone is buying from these... I know, I wish they'd trust my expertise, but at least I don't have to convince you. All ingredients are fully stocked. I have been thinking about
No.
gone. It's a dream. We're all dreams now. Sweet peons, violets, and... Hello, are you a fish too? The sardines shimmer. They swim in silver circles.
Something's not right with her. The Dream Scourge. Is this how it starts? She's probably the ranger Fidelio told us to look out for. Poor kid.
We're Belena? Maybe you're Belena. Where's Adela? Madelaro. His sunshine face. His midnight eyes. He has gone with the ones who seek the tree. Adelaro's face burst into violets when the dreams came. Red violets. He joined the others.
She's talking about another dream thrall. We better find him before he finds us.
She watched that happen to him. God.
A lamb taken from the flock. How do we soothe her?
Your friends speak true. They know us. Help us! When you find them, they will scream. Soon the rest of Fior will be... But tell us about...
If nothing else, you'll spare from having to...
Find him. Give the lieutenant our badges. He swims in the bone and boar. He calls himself Fidelio. He will understand our song. But Adelaro stumbles at the mouth of the river above us. Please, help us sleep soundly.
Yeah.
You take lead.
You dare in our bark!
Party in the brush!
Take a moment, people.
Isakso!
Coming from the rear.
Isn't helping.
That's one for us. Envoy? Right, Chief. Ask. I haven't, of course, still. Maybe. Is it? Let's see. Water. You can get. I always. Oh. Right. Until next time.
Oh, hey there. Something on your mind? Something about her reminded me of old times. And I've seen shades of that before. The meek trooper who... No, the part that stuck with me was what she said about watching her partner turn. Seeing someone you know, someone close to you, beyond help like that. I just want to know, you were careful when you told her about Adelaro. Why? Beyond understanding? She may have thought we were all fish, but she knew enough to ask about him. You know, the tragedy of the Dream Scourge isn't the fungal trappings we all get. It's the lives it upends, the bonds it breaks. I almost forgot you don't need a soul-altering disease for that. Sorry, I'm gonna need a moment.
Come on. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your essence.
You ever think, what if I wasn't there?
Please tell me you found.
Your rangers lost to the Dream Scourge.
The Dream Scourge? Here? Tell me you're joking. We'd all heard rumors from Paradise. I knew it was a matter of time. Poor lovebirds, they didn't do anything to deserve this. I think I know the answer, but is either of them still alive? Merla, when she turns, Fior will panic. Where is she now? Then, I can't leave her. I can't kill her. Here, you went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be paid for it. It's time for me to get out of here and actually do my job.
Looks like no one is safe from the Dream Scourge. There's nothing anyone can do.
I really do hope you can end this, Envoy.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The dream... Oh my goodness. In that case, you're right.
Maybe you can talk some sense into her.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion. Very well. I hope you remember that behind this...
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now our farms. Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her already.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Chiata Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Mesiverno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Chiata is an outcast.
It's a bit too soon to tell.
Governor, this is unacceptable. You...
Don't bother, old man. I've done all I can for Fior Mesiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west, by the workshop.
Another mouth to feed. Maybe we'll need to let Kai hunt more after all.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
I wish I could take credit for Giata's stubbornness, but...
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long. In a way, I do. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers. Likewise, they should be educational for us both. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days. Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... I just realized this is the end. As much as I would love that, when it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem. Much less today that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast. I hope so, because we're running out of options. Monto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge. I'd rather not speculate until we have more data. We're about to make history.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. I want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant.
I have a lot of packing ahead of... Don't do anything up?
Yeah.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman standing up for what you believe against authority. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night and never... It's more that I don't think my belief's worth standing up for. What? Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of anime. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject. Thanks for talking.
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valian republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood. I wish I could say the same. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth. You can't mount an attack if you're questioning every detail of the battle plan. But if you see you're charging into a trap, that's what I admire about Giada. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
So, what kind of Korba would do something like that?
Hey, don't worry. We're talking
Right.
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giada, but...
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field. The bars stifle us, hollow faces in a line. A pack without a leader. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals? A new tongue. The harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to achieve? Touch the flame and see. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make? The hound cannot recognize itself. Should we fear it too? Fire that burns the forest feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Why is it somehow worse when the Revenants aren't trying to kill you?
A godlike in Emerald's Den. Well, well, maybe our luck's improving. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day. Beatrice. You know, the one with her... As you can see, this is...
We can...
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course... What am I supposed to do? Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong. Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it sounds like I have more research ahead of me. But at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're a natural. Giata Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town? That's our governor for you. Step very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. Yes, quickly admit Silvo is one of my revenants. Someone needs to put a poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come. Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle with him. He's a good boy.
So, we're killing the Revenant then? She just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
Right behind you.
My farmhands are very affectionate. Feel free to pet them if you like. Poor Silvo. He was a bright young... So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my field, but I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen. It's possible, but we don't share research if we can avoid. The other reason being my corpses. They don't enjoy living behind walls, if you can call it living. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say. Seems a little far-fetched. You're a godlike, so anything is possible. Perhaps your nature will grant you more answers. Well, I'm happy to give... You and Giat are going to shake things up. As for... Emerald Stair has seen better days. With any luck, the turning of the seasons will favor us. We're animancers. Hooking up equipment and seeing what happens is what we do. You see, the living lands is rich with essence. We channel this energy into our fields. And that's why
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive. Creepy, but poetic.
But as you can see, we've been dealing with some Irregularities. Thank you. We've been at it for a while now. Traditional farms depend on water, sunlight, and the mercy of insects. What you see here is no different. Animancy can change the world. But it's an uphill climb. People don't trust what they don't understand. Come back soon.
The great mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed? The gods are silent in this question.
They just are. Anything else is speculation.
I hate speculation. I have answers.
Did you hear that Giata was sent into exile?
Wonder if she needs a new research partner.
Or maybe a test subject?
Both. Anything to work with the great Giata Castel.
Remy, look what I found.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend? Remy, take a note. The endangered godlike shows all the classic indicators of intelligence, but not of sentience. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giata must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giata needs to finish her research. Deal?
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky. Forget what I think. Let's keep the focus on you. Tired of being remarkable?
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us? No need to take offense.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone? Oh, didn't anyone tell you? Well, shame you had to learn it from us. Do you have an answer or not? Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giata wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
There's no cure for the Dream Scourge, much in the way that there's no cure for an avalanche.
Giata will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Of course. The idea is a bit high-minded. Adra acts like a pathway for souls.
And the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, is it not?
So, just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge. An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is a...
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Ugh. I wish I knew how it felt to be as blessed. I wish...
Well, if it isn't my favorite godlike. Well, if it isn't...
I wish I knew how it felt to be as blessed as you are.
This place could use a broom or two. And maybe a team of carpenters.
It's fair. I didn't do anything wrong. You're probably using me as an example. Pick on a new kid, you know? I'll be back out there in no time. Watch.
There may not be much left, but feel... I suppose that is most of what is here. It certainly does now. Besides, I pay a reasonable sum to Fjord for any sales. Yes, I am profiting on the side, but surely the... Right.
First, my wife runs off to bury this, but now this.
Yeah.
really don't think you can deny that everything wrong in Fjord obviously comes from you. I wouldn't let an Animancer within 100 yards of...
Such a head. Not bad people. They just have bad ideas.
We've seen better days. With any luck, this will pass.
Rumor has it that Northwest from
Founded machine.
The Adra is healthy. It's the essence I'm concerned about.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Giada.
Have you ever stopped and listened to her? She might be onto something.
I'm sure her mother and father were onto something, and look what happened to them.
I have to do something. I can't let anyone else discover this.
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Giada. What a law. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my... Ha! Enough! What I need is a stronger power source. Perhaps, if you can help me find an appropriate battery of essence. I could use a large single block of Adra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgan in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgan queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards. Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Well, let's go. That Adragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
What do you think of Giata's theory?
Well, my experiments have been a little...
unpredictable. Like, the essence has no sense of direction. How did you know?
Yeah.
We should talk, but not here.
Even if we want to stop them, we may not be able.
Someone out there? Hello?
Please, I need... You're the Adiran envoy. I'm fine. I just need a moment. I've spotted a number of your people out in the forest. Still Garot, I assume? Please, just continue on your way. I don't need your help, envoy. Neither does Fjord. Thank you, envoy. It's possible I met the one good Adiran today.
Here it comes. Yeah.
The water is beautiful. Wouldn't you agree? For now, in the time of the ancients, a peace. Then came the water. It pulses with essence. So you are a godlike. I'm surprised it did not speak to you. The moon and the water yearn for each other. Forgive me, we have no reason to know each other. I mediate between mortals and the Lady of Lament. Some call me a gift-bearer.
Oh, good. I could use a new pair of boots.
We had one come to Paradise once. Thought he was a grifter. Especially since he only seemed to want tokens made of gold or gems.
The same as anywhere. Gift-bearers. The shard of sky is a fragment of Ione, its memory. Andra's. It sleeps deep in her soul records, and it still troubles her. If you retrieve the stone, find me at the harbor to the south. I have plans for it. And you. Take care when you breach the surface, though. The vessels might react. I hope it will not. Make sure you hold your breath, godlike.
I know that's what I want to hear before I go first then.
Okay, folks. Let's get the sky rock from the lake full of corpses so we can help out the creepy water priest.
Those revenants are definitely coming.
Isaacso! Isaacso!
Scene unheard.
Who's ready for more?
XSX!
You emerged from one shore and found me at another. Do you have the stone? Good. The farther it travels, the safer it will be. Even an enchanted stone should not attract the undead. The lake. To heal Andra's wound, I must give it a watery grave, commit it to the deepest, darkest ocean. She will forget it there. Hardly. We are all... Now, will you return it? I have coin, if it would help. I can afford my boat passage. I need no more than that. The Lady of Lament assures me that this is better off forgotten. By helping me, you've helped her. She owes you, and she won't forget that. I will relay that message. So, that is that. I believe my time here has come to an end. Whatever called you to these shores, I hope it reveals itself soon. Until our next voyage around the wheel, godlike.
I would kill for a standard festering snake bite right now.
Fair tidings, godlike.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Nice work.
I'm injured. Help! I'm injured. Help! I'm injured.
Ah, gotcha!
You're going
Show
to
me what you
regret
got.
this!
Another win, but who's counting?
Isakso!
Part of me loves seeing nature reclaim these ruins. Another part thinks nature wants to calm itself.
Need a better weapon.
Not looking good. I can't. Back in the fight. Not looking good.
Isakso!
I'm coming from your right. Right.
Nice job, everyone. The trail goes through the ravine and into the glade. Careful where you step.
Right behind you.
XSX!
Not bad, Marius.
Look at that. After you, Envoy. they come! You're right!
Enough of my kin have fallen this day. This ends now.
Let's go.
Right behind you.